to Throwford. Game on.
Eric has not been playing well in recent months. He
140.
I wouldn't say he was a spent force, but in his pomp, which may come back, he was the greatest that had ever walked.
100.
Now, highly self-critical, not always arrogant. Eric says, I'll admit when I play bad, and I'll admit when I play good.
$55. 100. 100.
But I like this by Eric.
60. 100.
If you listen to Eric's bands, there's not that same swagger and braggadocio about their voices that there used to be when Eric was
60.
sweeping all before him.
Eric require 106.
There's a bit of hope in their voices. Just below treble 18, would have left double 16.
58.
But Eric will be back to the hockey.
$41. Eric requires 48.
16 and double. Double 16. Pulled it, double 8.
40.
A hesitation there.
Bob requires 140.
It's not Eric. Just looking at 260s there.
60. Eric requires 8.
Double 4.
Game on the second leg. Eric Bristow.
He's willing himself with great
Third leg,
effort.
Bob to Rovers.
And struggling's not the word, but Eric isn't in top gear.
180.
There's the theatrical gesture to the crowd. On the greatest, I hope. Roaring at the rafters and planting them where he wants them. Yes. Oh, it hit the barrel. He was on the 6th start of a possible 180 series and can still laugh. So as Eric psyched himself up there, thinking about the maximum, Bob's on a possible 3-dart finish.
100. Bob requires 161.
But that 96 pressurises Anderson to get these with a 3.
137.
Pressure's returned. Great stuff,
Eric
this.
requires 96.
Bob returned the compliment. Pressure on Eric now to get 60. Double 8 he wants.
88.
Again! The slight hesitation.
Bob requires 24.
Like a golfer not following through, or a batsman not going through the ball. Double 12 he wants.
And the third leg.
Eric got a chance there. Now, Anderson, one set up and
Fourth leg.
two legs to one up.
Ropers. Game on.
Eric fighting then to save the second set, having lost the first one.
81.
Anderson is showing more precision and control in more varied positions on the board.
60.
Eric has pulled 2 or 3 shots at the double 8. Some players occasionally overdo the grimaces and the flourishes to the crowd and lose concentration. I watched these two play over the years and they don't. The expressions and the emotional show is all part of their makeup.
100.
Bristow fighting to save the second set.
43. Eric requires 120. Bob requires 135.
He wants 60.
63. Eric requires 60.
This had the second set. He wants 20. Ooh. Will he go here? 15 maybe? Yes. He wants tops. Oh, again that hesitation. The pull.
Bob requires 72.
Treble 12, double 18 maybe. He wants another 16. He wants tops.
32 score.
Rush that.
Eric requires 20.
Double 10 to save the set. Double 5. On the wire. Doesn't like the lie. We'll go at the lower end of the bed.
10 score.
Unlucky.
Bob requires 40.
For 2 sets to 0. Anderson's wants top of the shop. Right bang in the middle. Anderson leads 2 sets to 0.
Third set, first leg, Eric to Roper. Game on.
So Bristow, 5 times champion,
121.
fighting to save the match. If Anderson takes this set, Eric's out. So
60.
I said earlier, Bristow not in good form over the season, and the stats show it. 79.18, Anderson 87.36 each time to the board. So that's reflecting Anderson's dominance. He's more accurate
100.
on more of the shots you need in the highest bracket. I don't want to bull Bristow up too much, but he's been playing this game since the age of 17 at the highest level with the top lads, and for what we've seen here up to now, although he's been receiving punishment, he still enjoys it as much as he ever did when he was a kid. Bob, a former javelin international athlete as a schoolboy, scaled down the missile but didn't scale down the talent.
60. Eric requires 100.
To start the fight back, 60 for tops. This one for tops.
Game shot at the first leg, Eric Bristow. Second leg, Bob to throw first. Game on. 100.
Over the years, Eric's had his ups and downs, which he'll remember graphically in this tournament. He's been twice knocked out in the first round, and people have said he's down and out.
100.
But he's made more comebacks than status quo, I reckon. That stance interesting. The coaches take it as near the board as you can, so the angle is twisted.
76.
Twisted to sort of get the front foot level with the hockey. Bob repositions.
140.
Anderson's mood has changed dramatically.
He
started off looking like Lee Van Cleef on a bad night, and now looks like the Laughing Cavalier as he swoops back after a good shot.
140.
Two data here.
Requires 61.
2 ways to go, either 25 or treble 15. That's 14. Double 16 once.
29.
He'll be back. No shot for Eric.
Bob requires 32.
Under a bit of pressure because Eric on a 2-darter, double 16. Double 8.
Game shot in the second leg. Bob Anderson.
That makes it 1-1.
Eric to throw first. Game on.
Remember, Eric's got to take this set or else he's out. Bristow picks just the moment to get his third maximum. Cop some of that, says the scowling Cavalier. Eric digging deep. More confidence in the howls of the Bristow hordes here. I can feel his juices running.
135.
Bristow poised for a possible 11-darter.
Eric requires 46.
14 for double 16. Double 16. Marker.
30 score.
Bob, not pressure in the finish.
60. Eric requires 16.
Double 8 to go ahead in a set. He's got to get this set, so this leg would be very useful. One left, but double 8.
No score.
All three on the wire. Incredulous.
Bob requires 120.
60. He still got a chance. He wants the 60.
88. Eric requires 16.
It's double 8. Overcompensates. He wants double 4.
12 score.
6 darts and a double. Eric
Bob requires 32.
had a chance to save his bacon. Burnt the bacon. Double 16.
And the third leg. Bob
And that
Anderson.
puts Anderson one leg possibly away from the match.
Fourth leg, Bob throwing first. Game on.
Yeah.
140.
Bristow had 8 darts at a double to save the set there, to get back on a set saving streak, but he let Anderson in.
60.
And now he's in deep bother if Anderson takes this leg. Anderson's through. He's blocking the bed.
100.
Squeezed that one in. Driving might and main, Bristow.
60.
And who knows what could happen if he can get a ton 40 here. Oh, better. Magic stuff by Bristow. 8 darts and a double, blows it. Now he's poised on an 11th dart leg that he desperately needs. And that's sensational. That pressurizes Eric terribly here. That puts
Eric requires 81.
an appreciative nod. Eric knows that that was a brilliant move by Anderson. Anderson on a 1-darter, but Eric could save the match for the moment with 2. He wants 12. Has to get the bull. Pulls it.
33.
Will Eric put his darts away?
24.
Will he put them in his pocket? He won't look. Double 12 in! Bob takes off like a Catherine wheel as Eric looked away. I think he felt it. I think he knew it. Bob Anderson, number 8 seed, is not allowed himself a grin until now. Bristow did not play well, but he did not try and get in at the end. Anderson wins.
Many congratulations, Bob. That was a big one for you to win. But at the beginning, you both looked, I thought, awfully tense.
Terrified, I think is the right word. We were actually practicing together on separate boards, but side by side for an hour or so before we went out on stage. And every so often I'd cast a glance over to what Eric was doing, and I'm sure he was doing the same. And we were both hitting 60s monotonously. So I started throwing at the 5s and the 1s just to put him off a little bit. No, to be honest, we just went out there to try and play our best, but we were both pretty frightened of each other, I think, which happens a lot in sport when you have a head-to-head situation, when you both know each other's track records, you know, you've played each other so many times, you know each other's game inside out, really. I know what Eric's capable of, and I'm sure he knows, well, he certainly does now, what I'm capable of. So therefore you're probably a little bit too tense at the beginning. But once we got into rhythm, it wasn't too bad.
On paper, it looks a very clear-cut win for you, obviously. It wasn't quite that straightforward, was it?
No, look at this. Look at perspiration. No, it was a very tough game. I said to Eric at the end, I thought you played great, which I did. I really did think he threw some magnificent darts, a lot of 180s, and very fluently. And that makes it tough when you're playing Eric, because you're looking for him to stumble a little bit, but he doesn't at the moment. I think that's tremendous. A credit to the man, really. He's had the worst possible thing that can happen to a dart player, dartitis. And he had it terribly, I promise you. And the man is big enough and strong enough to have fought it off and come back to play like that in an Embassy World Championship. That is tremendous. And I'm full of admiration. I'm very glad I'm in the next round, I promise you. But what a performer he is.
The old lucky shirt does it again. You pointed it out yourself after the first round.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And then you told me earlier today you're not superstitious.
No, not at all. No.
But the shirt's on again for the next round.
No, I think possibly it'll be certainly going to the dry cleaners tomorrow. And if it comes back in time, then I'll wear it on Wednesday. But if it doesn't, then we'll be wearing the Undertaker's black.
I can't believe that. I can't believe I lost that game. Honest. I don't mind losing. If I played bad, I don't mind losing. I mean, that first set was mine there. I was 2-1 up. I had 2 darts to win 3-1. I had 2 darts to win 3-2. I mean, I've been practicing hard all over Christmas, and I come in and do that. And I mean, it's...
You were scoring heavily, but you just couldn't check out.
Sick.
You just couldn't hit the doubles, could you?
Sick. I mean, I'm upset. Very upset. I don't mind. If Bob would have come out there and blew me away, I'd have said, well done. But I mean, Bob wasn't playing well at all. I mean, I should have put him away. I mean, I think it was 3-2, 3-1, 3-1. I mean, one of the legs I lost near the end. I mean, I think I had about 8 or 10 darts to a double.
And then followed it with back-to-back 180s, which summed up your night, really, didn't it?
Stupid, isn't it?
Where do you go from here?
But I'm not going to go home yet. I'll stay and watch Phil. I'm going to watch Phil. Phil's going to win this. There's only one winner here. I mean, but it should have been me and him in the final. I mean, the top half's open now. I mean, the top half's. I mean, it could be any bloody person in the final. The top half. I mean, there's only one winner here. This tournament. It's going to be Phil Taylor. And the only one that could have stopped him in the final was me. And
that's not the old Bristow bravado talking, Eric. You firmly believe that?
Oh, seriously. Hey, there's only one winner of this tournament now. It's Phil Taylor. The only one that could have beat him in the final was me. And I'm out now. That's it. Precy's been the best player for the last 6-7 months, and he got hurt tonight, didn't he? But I mean, there's no one going to touch Phil. Yeah, that's it. End of story. And I mean, it's a shame. It's messed the tournament up. It would have been bloody better with me and him in the final. I wanted to get hold of him. and rattle him a bit, and I can't do it now. I've got to sit and watch, you know, and it's upset me. I play 4 hours a day, every day, all over Christmas. Me and Taylor have been practice, 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 and all the doubles we've been going for and everything else. You wouldn't believe it, would you, watching that? How the hell would you lose to him doing that? Can't believe it. I'd have beat him when I was 17.